So, everyone has a few Pokemon that pop up in their mind when they talk about a specific region. Either the starter of choice and the core of the first team you use when playing through the games, or just your favorites in general. And I'm no different. But I'm not going to talk about just any team that I play with. I'm talking about the perfect ones for me. To be clear, it's not going to be a list of the first teams or the most popular or the best statistically, etc. Those are my perfect teams for each region, not generation, consisting of the Pokemon I'm most fond of in the region, and that makes somewhat of a balanced type spread. Now that I made the point clear, I think, let's start from the beginning. Kanto. For the starter, I very originally choose Charmander. I literally never played through Kanto without Charmander, because Charizard is just top tier. Blastoise and Venusaur are both very solid, with Blastoise taking the edge, but it's not really a contest. Usually the region bird comes next, but my team, as you'll see, already has too many flying types. So the next pick is Gyarados. The other contestants that I like for water type are just Lapras and Vaporeon. However, Gyarados is just cooler than Lapras, and Vaporeon can't get in because of number 3, Jolteon. Top tier evolution and the undisputed Electric King here. Next is Haunter. I really like ghost types, and the OG here can't stay out. To evolve Gengar, you have to trade, something that will be an issue in the future, but not here, because I like Haunter more than Gengar anyway, so win-win. And lastly, the Safari's own duo, Dragonite and Rhydon. Dragonite is just the perfect cute / cool combo, truly unmatched in the Pseudo Legends, talking to you Gudra. And Rhydon because my team really needed ground types, and although Rhydon itself is okay, I really like Raihan. So that's my Kanto team. As I said, not the most ideal for every dream or Elite Four, but that's not the idea of the video. Honorable mentions to Lapras, Snorlax, and Pidgeot. I like them as well, but I had to sit this one out. Johto. You notice that I usually give preference to the Pokemon that were introduced in the region to make my teams. Sometimes it's not full 6 of them, but that's the goal. I have to be honest, I think Johto has the weakest starter trio. I don't love any of the fully evolved forms, but my pick is Chikorita. I don't like Cyndaquil nor Typhlosion, Quilava is cool though, and the whole Totodile line just doesn't click with me. Meganium has a solid design, and Chikorita is just so cute. Next is the bird, Noctowl, very easy choice here. A normal flying, regional bird, nothing very out of the box, but remains distinct by being an owl. Evolutions gain 2 more members in this region, and my favorite is Umbreon. But I don't really blame anyone for picking Espeon here, 2 very solid mons. Scizor. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. This gen pseudo Titar can't stay out. Dude basically brute forced his way into the picks. And for the surfer, Lantern. It's cute, has a very cool typing, filling the electric spot this time around. Honorable mentions to Espeon, as I mentioned, and Mamoswine. I tried using it, but it's just too late game. That said, my perfect Johto team is Meganium, Noctowl, Scizor, Tyranitar, Umbreon, and Lantern. Hoenn. Not a very hard starter choice here, Sceptile. Mudkip has a better design than Trico, in my opinion, but once we get to the second stage, there's really no doubt. Bird, extra cool bird, get in. Third pick is Sableye. From the moment I saw it on that cave, I just fell in love with it. Really wish it gained a proper evolution instead of a Mega. Torkoal, because fire is cool and the dude is so chill, just can't stay out. For the Surfer, water type, Melodic. The evolution method is a little annoying, but this thing is a beast, both design and in battle. To finish the team, Flygon. It's strong, cool looking, and I needed a ground type again. Honorable mentions: Manectric, Seviper, Absol, and the 2 pseudos. I like them, but Flygon is a better option in my opinion. That leaves us with Sceptile, Swallow, Sableye, Torkoal, Milotic, and Flygon. We now must travel to Sinnoh, and this is going to be a quick one. Infernape, Staraptor, Luxray, and Garchomp. What did you expect, honestly? To close the team, just slap a fossil you receive and an evolution to surf around, and we're good. Honorable mention to Leafeon, and that's it. Let's go to Unova. In Unova, for starter, I chose Serperior. I just love the whole line, and have nothing good to say for fire or water starters in the region. Except for Tepig, I kinda like them. Then comes what I'm pretty sure is my all-time favorite bug, Scolipede. All three stages are bangers, especially
Whirlipede.
fire is cool. Ghosts are cool. A fire ghost? Enough said. Number 4 is Electros. Very cool looking mon. Always nice to have an electric type, especially one that's not scared of earthquakes. Seismitoad is just so good. This dude is impossibly useful. Honestly feels like a second starter once it evolves. Just run from anything that remotely resembles a leaf. So that's Unova. Serperior, Scolipede, Chandelure, Electros, and Seismitoad. But yeah, and Pheasant's there too. Honorable mentions to Bisharp, Darmanitan, Haxorus, Crocodile, and Gigalith. Kalos is a little weird because half of the team is delivered to me by someone. Greninja and Charizard from the Professor.
Huh? Oh, come on! You gotta admit this is cool!
And the Lucario you get for free. That leaves me with just 3 slots to fill. The first one is for Talonflame. Top tier regional bird, and again, fire is cool. Second is Noivern. Everything about this mon is awesome, except how long it takes to evolve. And lastly, the always reliable electric type. This time Heliolisk. An extra immunity is always nice. So we end up with Greninja, Mega Charizard X, Mega Lucario, Talonflame, Heliolisk, and Noivern. A lot of typing overlap in this one, but come on, it's Kalos, doesn't matter. Just one honorable mention this time, Sylveon. Alola. I went with Litten. The first and second stages are undisputed in this region, and Incineroar can only be matched by Decidueye, which I understand if you pick him, but not me. I don't really like Toucannon, so no bird this time. Second is Toxapex. I just love this thing, but I lost a few years of my life due to the stress of trying to catch it. Very happy with it nonetheless. Lycanroc. I like all 3 forms, but Midnight kinda falls behind. If there's access to Dusk, then Dusk. If not, Midday will suffice. Alolan Ninetales is just beautiful. It is the supreme regional form, and it's always nice having a fairy type in the team. Sarina looks cool, it's strong, and gives much needed coverage for ground. And lastly, for the electric type, this time Magnezone. Yeah, I know about Vikavolt, okay, I just don't really care for it. Honorable mentions to Salazzle, Alolan Marowak, Naganadel, and Mimikyu. The final team is Incineroar, Toxapex, Lycanroc, Alolan Ninetales, Magnezone, and Sarina. Galar. Gotta go with Cinderace. His signature attack is awesome. And overall, nice design. I wish he had a little more spice in the final form, but I really like him the way it is. Corviknight is the top one indisputable regional bird in terms of design, and with the steel type, picking it is a no-brainer. Grimmsnarl is a very interesting concept for a fairy and has great attacking animations. Toxtricity is one of my favorites all time. Both forms are amazing, it really doesn't matter which one you get. Flapple is so funny to use. I'm physically incapable of not laughing when clicking Grab Apple. I don't know if I would ever use Appleton. The thing is just ugly. Therefore, sword over shield all the way. Dreadnought fits very well in this team, especially in the early game, and it feels kinda like a Blastoise in all fours. Very solid. Honorable mentions to Dracozolt and Dragapult. The final team is Cinderace, Grimmsnarl, Toxtricity, Flapple, Corviknight, and Dreadnought. And finally, Paldea. Picking the starter here was kinda hard. Before the games launched and we only had the first forms revealed, I was set to pick Fuecoco. I really wasn't ready to how ugly Skeledirge is. So, I was divided between Meowscarada and Quaquaval. And what made me go with the Water Duck was the way he uses the water things in his back, kinda like blades. If you have been paying attention, you just know I have to go with Kilowattrel. Very awesome bird, plus electric type. Armarouge and Cerulege are in the same situation as Toxtricity. Both are equally incredible and required to be in the team. Tinkaton has the same effect in me as Flapple. Its little fairy thing with a massive hammer is just too funny not to use. Steel and fairy? Awesome. Scovillain is just a fun little guy. I just wish that when you use the fire type attacks, it used the fire head. Kinda lazy that the animations are not like that, to be honest. The last one is Cetitan, because I have nothing better to pick. Honorable mentions to Cyclosaur and Revavroom. I probably would have used Cyclosaur if you didn't have a Koraidon/Miraidon since the start. Seemed kinda redundant to have on the team. And the last team is Quaquaval, Kilowattrel, Armarouge/Cerulege, Tinkaton, Scovillain, and Cetitan. And that's the end of the video. Let me know in the comments if I committed any war crimes in your perspective, and have a good day.